they're making copies of whatever they're doing.
Yeah, but they can bring them in. It's,
Because it's after 7.
could all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Village of Washingtonville work session meeting today, Monday, March 2nd. Really just one big announcement. We have our village election on Wednesday, March 18th. It would be held in this building here. Polls open from 12 noon to 9 p.m. at night. There's also a bus that will pick up any resident that cannot make it, cannot drive or walk. We do have this on our website, I believe, right? Call Angelo or Judy to reserve a seat on the Town of Blooming Grove senior bus. With the vote happening March 18th, we decided last meeting to put off our regular meeting to the following week, Tuesday, March 24th. It would normally happen on the Tuesday, March 23rd. However, this room has voting machines in it and we are not permitted in here. So no one can tamper with the voting machines. No foreign country, yes.
Actually, we have St. Patrick's Day Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day, but that's not why they're moving it, right? You can't, because then you're publicizing it.
What positions are up for election?
2 trustee positions.
Okay. And are they running unopposed, or are they challenged?
Unopposed. Unopposed.
Both, okay.
Uh,
That's good.
Trustee Lodato and trustee Sampson's positions. First on the agenda, discussion of Woodfield Skateboard Park. The electric fees are in there. I do see Representative. We need to discuss this amount. This is a conversation that started last year. You don't have a copy, Dave, right,
No.
of it? I think there's 2. All right, so we need to make this decision before next meeting of our base, and then you can see the fluctuation of the electric usage, and that's really from freezers and so forth. They are different. He sent them under 2 different headings. All right, so please take a look at this so we could, and I will provide you with the copy of this. New business, letter B, Project Lifesaver. Last week I had the opportunity to sit in on the workshop that a group of parents, right, Chief, put together for children with autism, people who have Alzheimer's and related disorders. It was an unbelievable presentation. We were heavily represented by our police department. So doing some further work or investigation, came across this Project Lifesaver of Orange County. And what it is, people enrolled to wear a transmitter device. Now, one of the things with autism is people, and not just children, but anyone, they would be wearing a bracelet, and it acts as a GPS. All right, so we could help in finding the individual. One thing that I did hear that night, which really didn't sit well with me, is the fact that people with autism, when they get scared or disoriented, they head towards water. And we have 2 ponds. So we will be making a phone call to our insurance agent to see what we need to do with those two ponds. The last thing, we've been lucky, I think over the past few years, lucky enough where no one has gotten hurt or has died. But this is something that the county is sponsoring. It's already in progress. Placed a phone call to Stephen Newhouse, spoke to his secretary who's going to find out more information, and if we could just piggyback off this rather than have our own, but I think if we can't piggyback off this, we should have our own. Okay, and this gives a registration to the police department that when they are approaching a house, that there is somebody in there that has that's either autistic or whatever, to help them in doing their job without anyone getting hurt. So we'll get more information on this. Let's jump around to see the signage that came up for Andy's barbershop, new barbershop in town, where the tattoo place was. And if you look in the packet, he did come in, he did have the sign prior to us issuing a sign permit, but it's similar to the sign that's right next door in the Caribbean place. It's nothing more than, let's call it a banner, but he did have to get electrical inspection for the barber pole that's outside. So what he's asking us tonight is to approve his sign.
What's the material?
Right now, it's like a banner, so.
Is it gonna be stay a banner? That's what it says on the permit.
That it's going to stay the
Yeah,
banner?
it says banner, yeah.
If it's,
No,
no.
I don't think it fits
So
the
we
code.
have to, probably not, so we have to, so we
That's what- that's what
label
we're
this
doing.
as a temporary sign.
We just gotta put a date on it, it's temporary.
You have to put it, yeah, you have to
Let's
put it.
come up with a date. What's fair?
Huh?
What's fair for date? A month, 2 months, 2 weeks? A month? We have to do that next door also.
He has to, next door, Mystic,
Mystic is a banner also.
is it a banner?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it'd have to go to code.
Really, slow down?
You don't want a banner thing.
No.
I mean, like the chicken on the egg thing.
That's a wood sign, I
Huh?
believe. That's wood, right?
Yeah, wood, or metal, whatever.
So, the end of March? Is that fair?
Yes. I think so.
Right. Okay. What date would that be?
It's a month.
31st. I just gave them days and-
31st?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
How's that go, 31 days?
31 is
April, June,
Tuesday.
and November?
Yeah.
How many days?
31?
31.
Okay, so March 31. We also need to send a letter to Mystic also.
Is that something John will do?
Yes. John will see.
Right. That's
Did
something
Mystic
John will
know
do.
that they couldn't keep their banner?
Not that I know, I should say.
So they had just
Did
put it
Mystic-
up
did
without
Mystic give us a
going-
permit? I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
We did a permit for Mystic?
Yeah, but we didn't approve a vinyl banner.
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
I'm
don't
thinking
remember
the
that either.
tattoo place came in with the,
Yeah, it's not,
Is the March Smith a banner?
Actually, that is a banner too, right?
Maybe everybody over there thought banners. is
Yeah,
the
so you
same.
have to like think about that,
Not chicken or the
make
egg.
sure it's
Yeah, no,
consistent.
The locksmith is, because I just. I
Can't tell
noticed
one
it
person
today.
to do it while
He
the other
knows
ones
that he
still
was
have
going
it
to
before and
change that,
after.
Because
No, you're right.
the locksmith was willing to put a pendant sign
Right.
on that. Okay, so I'll bring it to both their attentions tomorrow, John and Susan.
We have
So
to vote
I
on
would
this?
just, can I
Yeah,
recommend
we
something?
still need to vote.
That everybody, you come to terms with everybody before you keep the new people this barber shop. Before, you know, so you talk to everybody about the banner before you just make the barber shop get rid of their banner, if they're gonna put it up.
Do everyone at the same time.
Yes,
Okay.
so it might be longer than a month for everybody to get to agreement.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, you got it. That would be beautiful. I'll be very nice. Look at this.
Here we go.
Okay, so we still have to vote on this though, right now. So somebody,
I think we have to wait till, if we're gonna do a wall,
Do them all at the same time.
what are we voting on? Because we're not gonna be, it might go past the 31st now, when you bring into account the locksmith and Mystic. Can't vote on
just this.
just one guy. Do them all together, okay, John and Susan, and
Just, we gotta explain to John then, is she allowed, or he,
that's what I'm looking for.
allowed to keep it, the banner temporarily, or is he gonna have to remove it? Because we're not voting on it.
I think in order, they need something.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, I'd
So-
say
I think
allow
as
so
long
we
as
them.
it's
could-
temporary, what's
yeah.
the big deal?
We'll have to allow John
Yeah.
to keep it
Yeah.
temporary, just without a date.
All right, so we'll
Next
table
meeting.
this.
Yeah, we'll table
We'll
it, and then our
table it.
next meeting we'll have the answers.
That sounds good. The next sign is Charles Quick, Nationwide Insurance.
He doesn't have a banner, right?
He doesn't want a banner, nope, it's going to be, and we have the,
Double-sided wood.
the third sign down on the last page. Using the same colors that Nationwide uses. He's just not gonna keep Joel as our
No.
insurance agency, he's gonna
Yeah.
put his own name.
Okay.
Is the location changing or the same spot?
Right now, he has a sign on the building, I
No,
believe.
Nationwide.
no, he's got a sign.
Then it's gonna be.
Quick insurance. or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a sign.
Right,
What zoning is that down here, and like,
what zone?
yeah,
It says that.
Office.
Permit.
It's not on the permit.
makes a difference because
In the size, yeah.
72 by 48. Hold on, 6 signs.
the zoning map.
What size is there now? Wallet size.
I have suggested to John and Susan that we have a separate permit for signs. Take it out of this.
Yeah.
And the, is it Avenue or is it already?
Yeah,
It's
but
gotta be
you could
empty.
hold the form for signs.
Yeah, it could just be separate.
This is really,
We should ask for the Pantone colors.
yeah,
All
definitely.
right, that's something that I think we did with the
Size,
tattoo
all that.
person.
Oh, with the tap.
The
Yeah.
size he gave us is not the Pantone colors.
So NB, the maximum linear dimension in feet is 8 feet, so it does that. Maximum sign area, square feet is 32 to 48 feet. And he's 72, so he's 6 by 4.
24.
Yeah, he's good. And,
second.
Roll call, trustee Kolar,
Yes.
deputy mayor Lang,
Yes.
trustee Lodano,
Yes.
trustee Sampson.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. One up, one down. Trustee Kolar, purchase of pumps.
Yeah, if you look in your packet, there's actually two different pumps there. The first one, and correct me if I explain it wrong, it can run dry, and doesn't have to be primed all the time like the current one that we have. And the second one, which is the same dollar amount, that one, you do have to prime. And it's just a lot more difficult, especially if the water runs out of the hole or something. And the mayor has seen the condition of the pump we have now, so we really need a new one. Ours doesn't, the power is very weak on it. And if the water's coming into the hole pretty quickly, it's not even powerful enough to get the water out. So,
Well, we could give the example,
right,
with the water main break in front of AutoZone, we had to